So hey everybody, this is going to be a initial review on the Alibele Brazilian Loose Wave hair that I did get from them. I will not be applying this wig in this video simply because I've decided to donate this wig to someone who's at alopecia, and I want them to be able to experience, you know, putting a wig on fresh and everything like that. So this is going to be strictly an initial review on the hair because I did wash it, I did color it, and I did style this. I styled this a week ago. So I want to get into basically just a breakdown and review of this hair. So I got a 16-inch frontal, 18, 20, and a 22-inch bundles in loose wave, and after I washed the hair, the texture did kind of just wave up. It didn't really bounce back to the initial bouncy loose wave texture that it came to me. Now, after bleaching this, and I have to say this, the knots on this, because I did bleach the knots on this didn't bleach that great. So I do feel like you are going to have to either leave the bleach on the knots a little bit longer than you usually would, or just do it for normal time and then do it for a little while longer for a second time. Another thing is, when I bleach the hair, I want you guys to see all the pretty brown and caramel tones. The frontal only gave me like the brown and caramel tones. However, the bundles actually gave me some blonde tones. So I do want you guys to see that it did lift to like some blondes, and then it gave me like, you know, the caramel tones. I do feel like this color is perfect for the fall and the winter. Even if you want to just switch it up a little bit for the spring and summer, I do feel like this hair is definitely going to give you what you are looking for. And for some reason, again, like I've been saying in my past videos for hair, for some reason the hair that's being sent out is not lifting to blonde, even if you process it for like 30-40 minutes. But I can say that this hair did give me some of those blonde tones that I was looking for. I'm just trying to move up so you guys can see. So the bundles definitely gave me some of the blonde tones I was looking for, but for the most part I do think it came out to a really pretty caramel color. One thing that I also did notice is that this frontal, let's get into the frontal. This frontal does not come pre-plucked. However, I have been noticing that frontals, when they don't come to me pre-plucked, they don't shed as much. The frontals that I've been getting that are pre-plucked definitely start shedding. So Alibele, you have to, so with Alibele, their frontals do not come pre-plucked. However, it's less shedding. Another thing is, a big plus is that the bundles don't shed as much either, even after being colored and styled. I still haven't gotten any like a lot of shedding, so that's also a big plus for me. As for tangling, I do experience a little bit of tangling just because after bleaching this hair did get a little dry. So I just put some argan oil on it and it's good to go. It doesn't weigh the hair down. It's still bouncy. It's still soft. Everything about this hair is pretty much above the standard of the hair that I've been receiving lately. So Alibele is definitely a vendor I would suggest if you're looking for hair that's good with bleach. Also, if you're looking for hair that's good with shedding. So I definitely wanted you guys to see this. However, again, the frontal does not come pre-plucked. Another thing that I can say is that this hair does hold a curl really well. Again, I curled this last week, literally last week, and the curls are still there. It's still bouncy. They did fall a little bit in the back, but I'm not really too worried about it because I like the way that looks. I love the bounce in the front, and then the back is still long and flowy. Another thing is that this frontal is really thick, which I actually don't really mind because a lot of ladies like for their hair to be thick and then they can thin it out on their own. And also, it's thick to the point where you don't have to use a lot of hair. You still get that volume and that bounce after washing and styling. So yeah, I literally don't really have any cons besides the fact that this hair got a little bit dry after bleaching, but I do expect that because again, it's chemically processed and it dries the hair out. But again, all I did was put a little bit of argan oil on it and it was good to go. So I don't really have too much tangling, which is actually a really big deal. One thing also I can say is that this frontal tangles more than the bundles. And I don't know if it's because of how it's made or if it's because it's super thick, but the frontal definitely tangles more than these bundles. So just, you know, heads up with that. I'm going to turn around to the back so you guys can see the hair and just give you an idea of the hair color. So yeah, to me this color came out perfectly. I didn't have to put a color on top. So yeah, so I really like this and I do think it's really bouncy, really flowy. The hair, when it came to me, perfect. I loved it. It's just after you start doing stuff to it, sometimes the hair texture changes. This texture did not change. It just lost the really big bounce that it had at first. So yeah, so other than that, I actually really like this hair from this vendor. And again, I am donating this wig to someone with alopecia, so I'm not applying it in this video, ladies, so I'm sorry. But hopefully you guys get a better idea of what to expect from Alibele if you do order from them. And to me, again, I just think this hair is really, really pretty. I just wish the frontal didn't tangle as much as it did, but I'm satisfied with the bounce and the body and how it looks like it's a lot of hair when it's only 3 bundles in a frontal. So I think this definitely gives off the look of at least 4 bundles in this wig. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this short video. I'll see you guys in the next one.